Good everyone, welcome to today's video. Today it's the second replay in the 7546 M43, and this is the one where we get a pretty angry player. So in this battle I was about half to nearly 3/4 spaded. Darkangel had joined me in his Panzer IV-G, which he is loving at the moment apparently according to him. And we encountered a player who was being extremely ironic. He was calling other players bad, but he was having bad stats himself. Now, I don't know how far up the ironic tree you need to go to learn of that, but he was calling other players bad, he was even calling me bad. Yet I didn't die once, and I had 4 kills to my name. But hey ho, that's stupidity for you. So let's jump into the battle. Darkangel wanted me to do this one. So straight away, I'm going to point out who it is. It is Tanker21291. He has 2 deaths, 1 assist, which I don't even know what he got an assist on, but he dies twice. Darkangel, 3 assists, no deaths. Me, 4 kills, no deaths. Fair enough, most of them were nicked off Darkangel, but to be fair, Darkangel's shooting, it's improving, but when you've got 2 tanks tag teaming a single tank, only one of you is going to get a kill. But we encountered this player, obviously Tanker 21484, whatever it was, and we don't know what his problem was. He just started calling the team bad for some reason. And it's just really strange because why would he call somebody bad when he's bad himself? I just don't understand. But hey, that's people for you. So obviously I'm in the 7546 M43 at this time. Again, you would have seen the spaded impressions on it. I absolutely bloody love it. It's my second favourite gun in the Italian line. My first favourite is the 90 on that Breda, and the second, or the third favourite is the 47s on the M1340 and the AB43 as well, because I love that gun as well. Then it would have to go to the P40 75mm. I do like it, but like I say, it needs heat to be competitive. So in this battle, me and Darkangel were obviously on live comms, as per usual. Darkangel's actually had, well, he's actually figured out a way to lower the strain on his poor innocent computer. So his FPS has been slightly improving. And that way he doesn't stutter as much anymore in terms of lagging out and things like that. So Tanker 21291 is in a 7534 M42, which I did a review on. You will have seen that by the time this comes out, by a good couple of weeks. And just looking at him, he is spamming nothing but heat. He appears to be mostly spaded. Whilst I'm in this, which, to be honest people, this is one of the best guns I've ever used in War Thunder. I'm not joking. This is an amazing gun. So Darkangel's currently pushed up behind me. Obviously, I've got better frontal armor than the Cheeto. I thought I'll pull up here and just sit and wait. You can hear Darkangel behind me. There's his barrel. He has just gotten smoke grenades on his Panzer IV-G as of this moment. Obviously they're mounted on the side of the turret. You get 6 of them and they fire obviously all at the same time. They're very useful for providing cover for your team as well as yourself. You see there Panzer IV F2 getting spanked down there. And there he goes, he just died to a Cromwell. I start pushing up to near one of Dave Schilling, also known as Tobias Bjorkman in the comments. I hope I said that correctly, mate. I'm slowly pushing to one of his favourite spots, but unfortunately, there's this KV-1 here. And my shell landed just after he died. Not certain if it would depend, but whatever. No harm done. The shell doesn't cost anything to fire. So Darkangel's basically using me as additional armor at this point. What we didn't know is that there was an Su-85 camping in one of, well, obviously the spot that Dave Schilling would use. And once again, fire on a KV-1. And by the time the shot lands, the KV-1's already dead. Not a problem. Bit annoying, mind you. I spot this Firefly and I say to Darkangel, I've got him. One on the lower side, job done. First kill. And this is where Darkangel sort of gets a brown alert moment when he spots the Su-85 behind a rock. We didn't even know he was there, to be truthfully honest. Those tanks up there have just died. It was a Cromwell and a M4 Sherman. It is around about this moment where Darkangel is about to push up there, and he discovers that the Su-85 is right there. And he's going, Bosh, there's a Su-85 right there, or there's something there. Something like that. Well, there was something there. Su-85, collectible, dealt with. Second kill for me. And now I'm going to turn it over to the chat. And I just realised he's actually blacklisted, so 1 second. I'm actually going to unblacklist him for the moment. See if that fixes the problem. Here we go. It has fixed the problem, thankfully. Anyway, because I did blacklist him after telling him to go fuck himself, as I always do. I've even bounced off that shot there with Sabo on a Comet, so the KV-1 is a pretty damn tough tank to deal with. That one was a ricochet, fair enough. I have the frontal armor to take his hits, and the KV-1 is just getting spanked right now. Obviously that was a non-pen, don't know how, but hey ho. But that shot luckily went through. Third kill. And I believe Darkangel took a hit to the turret by the KV-1, so he is now under repair. Oh wait, no, it was a Cromwell on the right hand side, which you will see just now. A Cromwell hit him, did some decent damage, took out everyone in his turret. I thought I was going to have a shot here, but I didn't. I spot this T-34 pushing. And in a moment, the player in question, Tanker 21291, is going to start giving Schattengeist. I hope I said that correctly. It sounds German for poltergeist, personally, but like I say, I don't know. I was going to push up and do it as T-34, but I think he gets nailed just before I get onto target. Yep, there he goes. Not a problem. I mean, I've got 3 kills already. I've hit my average that I get in this tank destroyer. Now, if the Schattengeist is still in this Panzer G, I believe it's Schattengeist he takes the mick out of, if I remember correctly. But now it's going to go a little quiet. Obviously, I see the M16, and Darkangel was wondering where he was, so I marked him with a machine gun. Got a couple of hits, but the machine gun is not sufficient to penetrate the armor. And in a moment, Darkangel and me are about to have a surprise visit from an IL-2. And at this moment, we're both in brown alert. I start firing a machine gun in anti-aircraft defense, but when you've only got 1 bullet remaining in it, it doesn't help. And I start saying to him, because obviously Darkangel's engaged in a Sherman at this point, which I'd just seen. And I was saying to him, Bush, it's coming around again. The IL-2's coming back. So I started firing a machine gun again. Got some hits onto him. He shreds my engine because it's a 1942. And obviously now I'm burning. And here we go. Good job, Schattengeist, trash player. He's done more than you, buddy. And there's my 4th and final kill for the match. On that Sherman, which Darkangel already crippled. Sorry, Darkangel, but If I've got a shot, mate, I'm going to take it. Now, bear in mind, Schattengeist is in a ME410. It's not exactly maneuverable. And enemies have a Bowfighter and a IL-2 up, as well as 2 SPAA at this current time. That's what you've got to consider. But what's ironic is that Tanker is calling Schattengeist a bad player, yet Schattengeist has done more. He keeps calling him trash because the Bowfighter shot him down. The Bowfighter is more than a match for an ME410, mate. Especially a Mark... Is it Mark 10 variant? So let's go over to Tanker and see what he's doing. Oh wait, he's got 2 deaths and only an assist to his name. What about Schattengeist? He got the Bowfighter, he's got 2 kills, and he's got 2 assists. Yes, it's cost him 3 vehicles to do it, and here's my insult back to him. Strong criticism coming from the guy in the bottom 3 of the team, Tanker. Now, I have no idea what that Braider driver was thinking, charging an M16, and he just got wasted. No idea why. Absolutely no idea why you would do that. You may have 30mm of frontal armor in the majority of places, but it's an open top vehicle. And the 50 cals can go around your armor. And I even have a screenshot of Tanker trying to call me bad. I will try and find some way of posting that. I'll probably link it on my Steam profile, and then you can have a look. Obviously, I won't accept friend requests on Steam unless, well, hold on a minute. Better trash player, Waha Tanker 21291. Oh yes, here we go. Waha Ruffle, see your stats. And Tanker keeps calling people trash. And I'm just saying to him, again, strong criticism, yet you're in the bottom 4. I think I came 3rd place in the team overall, or something like that. I don't remember. And here comes Virtual Viper Tank, saying at least he can improve his trash playability. Unlike your horrible, salty, bitter attitude. Yes, his attitude stunk. I will tell you that much. But here you can see, he's too busy stopping and typing. And even Darkangel is getting involved. You don't know shit when your only response is wahahaha. I think he was pointing that one out to Schattengeist. Not entirely certain. Then he starts going on about more trash players in his team. No, that's just you, buddy. As much as I'd love to not cover these kind of people, I don't know anymore. And I finally leave it with, keep talking, kid. You just make yourself look even more like a dickhead. So that's the end of the match. It went reasonably well for me. Darkangel didn't do so well, but he got 3 assists out of it, and he survived. In his words, that's good. But, Schattengeist, yeah, you had a pretty good game, mate. Obviously, you did lose a couple of vehicles. That's perfectly fine. Everyone loses a vehicle at some point. Virtual Viper, who again called him out. Cracking game from you, buddy. 8 kills, 2 deaths, which I would take. But it's just Tanker 219 or 21291. Now, he does spade his vehicles. I'll give him credit for that. He does spade. But as you can tell, he's stat pads. Yeah. And if we go over to his planes, he's even worse than Darkangel. And yet this guy has the nerves to call other players bad. The only time he's had decent stats is when he drives the same tank. Well, if we look at the Panzer 4G, 270, nearly 400 battles in the Panzer 4G just to pad his stats. And even then, that's not even a 2-to-1 kill death ratio, mate. I can give you a perfect example. If we look at the 7546, which I was driving in this battle, that's a total of 96 kills. That's a 6-to-1 kill death ratio, mate. So you can't call anyone trash. If you happen to watch this video, Tanker21291, or however the hell you say your name, all I'll say is you will get told about in the comments. I will fully see that happen because you're just being an arsehole. You've done nothing for the team, and you go around insulting other players because you think you're all it. No, you're not, mate. You're just a dick. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video on the 7546 M43. Yeah, I do love this vehicle, as I've already mentioned in the review. And if you haven't tried her, you need to give this thing a try. Skip the 34 M42, or M43, sorry. It's pointless at 4.0. Anyway, I'll let you guys off. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll catch you all on the next one.